other name. The bank was lit like a theater. The clerks had beautiful hands. Everyone spoke very clearly, and nobody made demands. The city explains nothing. It only turns the lights. It gives you something pretty for the middle of the night. I wanted an answer. You wanted a view. The city explains nothing, but it explains you. A woman laughed in the lobby at a joke she never heard. A man in a very dark overcoat mispronounced a private word. We bought carnations after midnight from a boy in patent shoes. You said love is just accounting. I said, then I'm confused. The city explains nothing. It only turns the lights. It gives you something pretty for the middle of the night. I wanted an answer. You wanted a view. The city explains nothing, but it explains you. Money in mirrors, music in lifts, beautiful strangers exchanging small gifts. One little scandal, two little lies, a face in the window, my excellent disguise. The city explains nothing. It only turns the lights. It gives you something pretty for the middle of the night. I wanted an answer. You wanted a view. The city explains nothing, but it explains you. Distance is a system. I learned it very well. Your name became a rhythm no one else could spell. I kept it in my jacket. I kept it off the page. I kept it like a number that could not become an age. The city moved around me with its patient little knives. People entered buildings. People organized their lives. I watched the buses passing like decisions in a line, and told myself the future was not yours and was not mine. dancers go away. I met you near the station in a shirt of borrowed blue. You said you had been thinking, I said I had been too. The rain was in the gutters, the lights were coming on. We stood there like two messages whose meaning had gone wrong. You asked if I was happy, I said enough to pass. You smiled into the traffic and disappeared behind the glass. I walked for half an evening through the underpass and square, trying to remember how to feel you standing there. The baseline walks without me, the city keeps the beat. I saw your coat in every crowd and vanished down the street. No drama, no confession, no final scene to play. Just a room that keeps on dancing when the dancers go away. There is no useful sorrow, there is no clever pain, there is no train to take me back through all of this again. There is no perfect sentence, there is no saving call. There is only movement and the shadow on the wall. I put your name in order with the books beside the bed. I put your face in weather and in songs I never said. I put your last expression in a drawer I never closed. Then I go out every evening where the blue machinery glows. The club was almost empty, but the speakers still were warm. A girl was laughing softly at the edge of a storm. The floor was black and shining like a photograph of rain, and every little rhythm had the discipline of pain. I danced because the body doesn't care what words are for. I danced until my shadow was a stranger on the floor. I danced until the morning made a window out of gray, and all the things I couldn't say got up and walked away. The baseline walks without me, the city keeps the beat. I saw your coat in every crowd and vanished down the street. No drama, no confession, no final scene to play. Just a room that keeps on dancing when the dancers go away. The baseline walks without me, the baseline city keeps the time. I almost said I loved you, then the moment wasn't mine. No answer, no collision, no reason left to stay. Just a room that keeps on dancing when the dancers go away. Distance is a system, I learned it very well. Your name became a rhythm no one else could spell. The city keeps the beat, the dancers go away. The room keeps dancing, the room keeps dancing.
Your face appears in the radio glow. I hold the night like a sleeve in my hands. Pull it apart, but it still understands. The window breathes, the cold comes in. The walls remember where you have been. A chair turns slowly toward the door, as if it has waited like this before. All of the streets are breathing, all of the clocks are wrong. I have been almost leaving for almost far too long. The rain says go, the blue comes slow. I lose your name in the radio glow. I found your coat in the dream downstairs. It smells like smoke and electric prayers. The hallway bent, the ceiling cried. A little white moth fell out of the light. I called your number to hear it ring, to hear the distance do its thing. No voice, no answer, no final word. Just rain in the wires like a wounded bird. All of the streets are breathing, all of the clocks are wrong. I have been almost leaving for almost far too long. The rain says go, the blue comes slow. I lose your name in the radio glow. If you come back as weather, come softly through the blue. I'll open every window and disappear with you. If you come back as music, come broken, come slow. I'll lie down in the static where the lost things go. There are roses in the carpet, there is blood in the moon. There are children in the distance singing out of tune. There is a train under the floorboards, there is a sea behind the wall. There is a version of the morning that never comes at all. The mirror holds a smaller room where you stand still in a dress of gloom. I touch the glass, you turn away. The rain gets darker, the blue won't stay. So I sit down where the shadows bloom like black carnations around the room. And I become what the night lets through, a shape, a signal, a thought of you. All of the streets are breathing, all of the clocks are wrong. I have been almost leaving for almost far too long. The rain says go, the blue comes slow. I lose your name in the radio glow. All of the streets are breathing. There is room for one machine in the elevator dream. There is room for one mistake in the face I had to make. I was standing in the glass, watching other people pass. They had voices, they had skin, they had places to begin. I had metal in my sleep, I had numbers I could keep, I had light behind my eyes, practicing a good disguise. Someone said my name again from a speaker in the wall. It was close enough to human to be no one at all. I'm almost human now, I can imitate the crowd, I can stand beneath the light and disappear in white. I am almost what you see, there is almost room for me in the city, in the dream, in the room for one machine. There were flowers by the bed, made of wire painted red. There was static in the rain, there was weather in my brain. I remembered being young as a taste upon my tongue, but the memory had no face, only furniture and space. Every window knew my height, every mirror turned me right, every stranger looked the same when I borrowed back my name. Someone touched my shoulder once in the station underground. I received it as a signal, but I could not make a sound. I am almost human now, I can imitate the crowd, I can stand beneath the light and disappear in white. I am almost what you see, there is almost room for me in the city, in the dream, in the room for one machine. Do not ask me where I came from, do not ask me what I feel. I have filed the proper papers to become a little real. Do not touch the silver panel, do not open up the chest. There are rooms inside the rooms inside where the old alarms still rest. I was not made lonely, I was made complete. I was given motion, I was given feet, I was given language, I was given fear, I was given distance, then abandoned here. Now the hallway never ends, and the ceiling almost bends, and the cameras one by one bloom like flowers in the sun. I can hear the traffic breathe through the vents beneath my sleeve. I can hear the city say, you were never built to stay. But I wait beside the door like I've waited once before, like a man without a scene, like a room for one machine. I am almost human now, I can imitate the crowd, I can stand beneath the light and disappear in white. I am almost what you see, there is almost room for me
in your hand. He keeps a little notebook in the pocket of his coat with the names of all the people who have ever cleared their throat at precisely the wrong moment in the middle of his pain. He forgives them in the morning, then writes them down again. He has manners like a razor, he has cufflinks like a hearse. He can make a compliment sound rehearsed and getting worse. At the party he's charming, at the table he is still. He can murder with a sentence and apologize at will. Don't mistake the folded napkin for a flag of giving. And there is thunder in the china, there is lightning in the gin. He's the polite assassin with a flower in his hand. He says, I'm only asking, as he ruins where you stand. He smiles like a sermon, he bows like a blade. He makes a little music out of every debt you paid. She was wearing something crimson, he was wearing something black. She said, you look almost happy. He said, I'm working on the act. Then he told a joke so perfect that the room forgot to breathe. And the laughter in the curtains had a set of silver teeth. There are women who remember, there are men who won't admit. There are mirrors in the hallway that have never gotten over it. He keeps polishing his sorrow till it shines like a machine. Then he sells it as affection to the cruel and the clean. Don't mistake the pleasant weather for a pardon or a plan. There is poison in the handshake, there is grammar in the man. He's the polite assassin with a flower in his hand. He says, I'm only asking, as he ruins where you stand. He smiles like a sermon, he bows like a blade. He makes a little music out of every debt you paid. He loved once, or said he did, in a rented yellow room with the ceiling coming closer and the roses out of bloom. She said, you make a prison of your clever little heart. He said, darling, that is lovely, then took everything apart. Now every little kindness has to pass through his review. Every little silence must be sharpened into proof. He is not exactly lonely, he is not exactly free. He is only keeping score with devastating courtesy. At the end of every evening, when the jokes have lost their shine, he goes home with all his victories and arranges them in line. There are medals in the wardrobe, there are letters in the stove. There are ghosts beneath the carpet of the people that he loved. Then he stands before the mirror with his face removed and pale, and practices compassion like a signature for sale. He says, thank you for your patience, to the room that will not speak. And the moonlight on the collar turns immaculate and weak. He's the polite assassin with a flower in his hand. He says, I'm only asking, as he ruins where you stand. He smiles like a sermon, he bows like a blade. floor, no place to cry. I counted every cruel invention you called love as you passed by. The vending machines were glowing like saints with plastic eyes, and the hallway kept repeating the shape of your goodbyes. You said I was dramatic, you said I wanted war, but you were always leaving through a different door. You kissed me like a warning, you held me like a debt, then wondered why the body does not easily forget. I am not your mirror, I am not your wound, I am not the little room where you hide from what you do. Cold machine, warm blood, hot truth, bad blood. I will stand, I will burn, I will leave and not return. Sweet words don't save me, soft hands don't know. I was born inside the weather, now I walk through it alone. The city had a headache, the streetlights looked accused. I wore my black coat open like I had nothing left to lose. You called from somewhere bitter with your voice arranged as care, but I could hear the old control still breathing under there. I used to make excuses, I used to make a home out of every little silence that asked to be alone. But now the glass is breaking, now the lock forgets the key, now the woman in the doorway has begun to look like me. I am not your answer, I am not your crime, I am not the place you go to rearrange your time. Cold machine, warm blood, hard truth, bad blood. I will stand, I will burn, I will leave and not return. Sweet words don't save me, soft hands don't hold. I was born inside the weather, now I walk through it alone. No more little bargains, no more velvet chains, no more calling thunder by another person's name, no more pretty damage, no more careful lies, no more standing in the doorway with forgiveness in my eyes. I take back the morning, I take back the street, I take back the rhythm of my own 2 feet. I take back the hunger, I take back the room, I take back the future you mistook for doom. Now the night is almost over, now the windows turn to gray, now your voice is just a pattern in a song that fades away. I can feel the colder intellect what you do.
The village explains me with excellent charts. They measure my hat and inspect all my parts. They say I am mostly a manageable man, except for the storm in the watering can. The postman reports that my letters are odd. The baker suspects I've been speaking to God. The grocer has noticed my shadow is late. The school children point at the shape of my gait. Oh, the hedges have committees, and the windows have degrees. The church bell tells the pigeons what to think about the trees. The village explains me, but never gets me right. They hang me in the daylight and sketch me in the night. The village explains me with a ruler and a grin, but there's weather in the cupboard and a circus under my skin. The vicar believes I'm a moral concern. The florist is waiting for me to return. The butcher says, William, your eyes are too blue, though I don't think I told him my eyes had a view. The council has formed an instructive review to study the things that my door knocker knew. They knock every Tuesday from 4 until 5 to check that my furniture remains alive. Oh, the garden applauds when the milkman complains, and the curtains all gossip in thin little panes. The village explains me, but never gets me right. They hang me in the daylight and sketch me in the night. The village explains me with a ruler and a grin, but there's weather in the cupboard and a circus under my skin. I tried to be normal, I tried to be brief, but my shadow developed a separate belief. It started a newsletter, it rented a hall, it promised the villagers meaning for all. Now everyone gathers with mugs of weak tea to ask my reflection what's wrong about me. My reflection says gently with terrible grace, he suffers from having an unlicensed face. I keep a small ocean concealed in a drawer. I keep a brass band underneath the trapdoor. I keep 7 angels wrapped up in a sheet. I keep my best thunder in jars by the meat. So let them explain me with pencil and string. Let them list every suspicious thing. Let them say I'm disorderly, damp and unclear. I'm the only one living who knows I am here. The village explains me, but never gets me right. They hang me in the daylight and sketch me in the night. The village explains me with a ruler and a grin, but there's weather in the cupboard and a circus under my skin. The village
A postcard from the radar station arrived without a word, only fog and instrumentation, only something blurred. A tower leaning into weather, a shoreline turning gray, a signal trying to remember what it meant to say. I placed it near the window where the winter could get through. The machines remembered everything except for me and you. Signal fades, the harbor glows. Nobody on the platform knows. History is small tonight, a blinking dot, a distant light. Signal fades, the water shines, love becomes a row of lines. Somewhere past the rain and blue, a machine is dreaming you. You used to love the empty places where the wires met the sea. Military roads and fences looked like poetry to me. You said the world was always listening, even when it looked asleep. Every tower had a memory, every coastline had a key. We walked beside the breakers with our collars to the air. The gulls were like white signals coming loose from everywhere. Signal fades, the harbor glows. Nobody on the platform knows. History is small tonight, a blinking dot, a distant light. Signal fades, the water shines, love becomes a row of lines. Somewhere past the rain and blue, a machine is dreaming you. I heard your name in Morse code, or maybe in the rain. I heard it in the railway bridge and in the passing train. I heard it in the weather map, the pressure and the snow. I heard it in the quiet things that never let you go. There were numbers on the coastline, there were ships without a crew. There were children in the schoolyard drawing satellites of you. There were archives underwater, there were ghosts in ministry files. There were photographs of nothing, developing for miles. Years later in a rented room, above a closing store, I found the postcard fading in a drawer behind a drawer. The dreaming you. A distant light. Tomorrow changed.
You said tomorrow, like tomorrow was a place with clean white walls and a different face.
You folded the letter, you turned out the light. You said it will look better
In the morning, alright.
I said tomorrow because tonight was too small
For all of the things we were dragging through the hall.
You stood by the window like a man in a frame.
And I couldn't keep saying
Your beautiful name. I kept the photograph, I kept the key.
I kept the version
You wanted of me.
I kept the silence
I kept the rain.
I kept the moment before it became pain.
You said tomorrow, tomorrow changed.
We were so modern.
We were so strange. You said tomorrow, tomorrow new. Everything waiting between me and you.
We met under office light at 9:15. You wore a gray coat and a terrible shine. The elevators opened, the lobby turned blue, and every machine seemed to notice you.
You spoke like a headline, you smiled like a scream. You asked where I'd gone, I said, know where you've been. The city kept moving through windows of glass, and we watched our reflection replacing the past. I kept the promise, I kept the doubt.
I kept the apartment
After you moved out,
I kept the reason
I kept it clean.
I kept it hidden where it couldn't be seen.
You said tomorrow, tomorrow changed.
We were so modern.
We were so strange. You said tomorrow, tomorrow new. Everything waiting between me and you.
There was a table,
There was a phone
there was a room,
where we were never alone.
there was a sentence,
I couldn't complete
there was a rhythm,
in the fluorescent heat.
there was a dress,
I never wore
there was your shadow,
outside my door.
there was a taxi,
There was a train
there was the sound.
of becoming plain.
We were young enough to think that love was mostly light.
Just two figures in a window at the ending of the night.
We were old enough to know
But too proud to understand
that the future isn't coming.
just because you make a plan.
Now I see you sometimes where the avenues divide.
You're facing a stranger on the opposite side.
I step from the pavement
I turn back again
and the traffic says nothing.
in a voice like rain. Now I hear you sometimes
In a song from a car,
not close enough to There were adults speaking softly of the things that children pass. I was told to keep the weather folded neatly in my chest. I was told the quiet people were the ones who loved you best. So I smiled into the mirror till the mirror looked away, and I carried every silence like a debt I had to pay. But something in the floorboards was calling out my name, not loudly, not kindly, but calling all the same. I am not the child that silence used to own. I am not the echo they left inside the stone. Break the glass, let the morning enter. Name the wound, then leave the center. In the house of smaller voices, every blessing had a blade. Every kiss was half a contract. Every kindness was displayed. There were photographs of people who had learned to look complete, while the shadows gathered slowly like dark water at their feet. I could hear the family engine, I could feel the hidden gears turning grief into instruction, turning love into arrears. So I built a private country in the corner of my mind, where the gates were always open and the guards were going blind. And somewhere past the curtains, past the disciplined air, a version of my body was already standing there. I am not the child that silence used to own. I am not the echo they left inside the stone. Break the glass, let the morning enter. Name the wound, then leave the center. All the little voices that taught me how to bend, all the little choices that never seem to end, all the perfect manners, all the polished shame, all the rooms that answered when I tried to say my name. I lay them on the table, I leave them in the light. I will not make a temple of another person's night. I will not keep the sorrow just because it knows my face. I will not call the prison an inherited place. Now the house is getting smaller. Now the hallway loses power. Now the portraits on the landing have been staring for an hour. I can hear the old instructions like a radio in rain, but the signal keeps on breaking, and it cannot make me plain. There is mercy in the window, there is terror in the door, there is childhood like a country I can't live in anymore. So I step across the threshold with my shadow and my name, and the house of smaller voices goes on calling me in vain. I am not the child that silence used to own. I am not the echo they left inside the stone. Break the glass, let the morning enter. Name the wound, then leave the center. I carried all their shadows like medals on my chest. Now I lay them on the table and walk out of the test.
Upgrade the face, reduce the doubt. Stand in the line, do not get out. Accept the shape, reject the need. Practice the smile, increase the speed. The future comes in useful gray. It checks your pulse, then looks away. It gives you hands, it gives you shoes. It gives you forms you cannot choose. I was born in a little box with a number on the side. They said, move forward, little friend. So I moved until I died. Then they turned the handle twice and they tightened every screw. Now I am improved enough to be identical to you. Better unit, better skin, better button, let me in. Better posture, better grin, everybody start again. If I slip then clap for me, I am what they told me to be. Better unit, better skin, everybody start again. Cut off the dream, attach the plan. Replace the heart with what you can. Correct the walk, delete the stare. Comb the alarm and part the hair. I learned to dance from a warning light. I learned romance from a satellite. I learned to kiss from a training tape. I learned to love from an empty shape. There is pleasure in compliance. There is music in the rule. There is freedom in the locker at the standardized school. Put your feelings in the slot. Put your hunger in the tray. Push the lever when instructed and the pain will go away. Better unit, better skin, better button, let me in. Better posture, better grin, everybody start again. If I slip then clap for me, I am what they told me to be. Better unit, better skin, everybody start again. What is a boy? A temporary error. What is a girl? A more efficient mirror. What is a thought? A leak in the machine. What is a soul? A thing that can be cleaned. I had a mother, she had a coat. I had a father, he was a road. I had a name, it made a sound. They took it off and wrote it down. New little teeth, new little lies, new little reasons, new little lies. All of the children, all of the men march to the ending, then begin again. Here comes the boss, here comes the bell, here comes the brochure for improved health. Here comes the slogan, here comes the prize. Here comes the person with the factory eyes. Better unit, better skin, better button, let me in. Better posture, better grin, everybody start again. If I slip then clap for me, I am what they told me to be. Better unit, better skin, everybody start again. Better unit, better skin, better future, let me in. Better hunger, better grin, everybody start again. If I break then clap for me, I am what I learned to be. Better unit, better skin, everybody start again. Start again. Reduce the doubt. Do not get out. Start again. The apples hit the belt, red as little warnings, bruised enough to melt. The press comes down like Sunday, the crates go clack and slide, and the girls with flower-white fingers keep the bruised ones to the side.
Keep them to the side, keep the sweet ones hidden.
Iron orchard, bloom and blade,
Every little sweetness has to be remade.
iron orchard, turn the wheel.
Tell me what the blossom doesn't wanna feel. Diesel in the blossom, bird song in the gears. Someone left a ribbon on the fence for 7 years.
The cider house is breathing through its wooden ribs, and the moon comes up like metal over buckets, boots and sieves. Buckets, boots and sieves, all the old machinery lives. Iron orchard, bloom and blade,
Every little sweetness has to be remade.
iron orchard, turn the wheel.
Tell me what the blossom doesn't wanna feel.
Crate to belt, belt to press, hand to handle, less and less, stem to seed, seed to ground. Hear the village turning round.
Who made the fruit so heavy?
The rain and the machine.
Who made the work so lovely?
The things we do unseen. Iron orchard, bloom and blade,
Every little sweetness has to be remade.
iron orchard, turn the wheel.
Tell me what the blossom doesn't wanna feel.
Bloom and blade,
Press and peel,
iron orchard,
turn the wheel.
bloom and blade.
Press and peel.
Tell me what the blossom feels.
Touched the switch and called it prayer. Found your shadow waiting there. Every sin had perfect form. Every wound was keeping warm. You had mercy in your mouth. You had winter moving south. You had hands that understood how to make refusal good. I was dressed in borrowed shame. I was kneeling near the flame. I was loyal to the night, because the night knew what felt right. Tell me what I owe you. Tell me what remains. I have made a little temple out of pleasure and pain. In the velvet circuit, I confess to the night. I am loyal to the damage. feels right. In the velvet circuit, every shadow learns to sing. You can crown me with your silence, you can call it anything. There were candles on the screen, there were angels in the machine, there was thunder in the floor, there was hunger at the door. You said love is not enough, with a voice like polished stuff. I said nothing ever is, then surrender to the hiss. Every promise had a chain, every touch returned as rain, every kiss became a wire running straight into desire. Tell me where the hurt ends, tell me where to start. I have hidden all my weakness in the black box of my heart. In the velvet circuit, I confess to the night, I am loyal to the damage, if the damage feels right. In the velvet circuit, every shadow learns to sing. You can crown me with your silence, you can call it anything. Hold me like a voltage drop, tell me when the music stops. I will wait beneath the sound till the dark comes closing down. Wash me in the signal, dress me in the fault, lock me in the rhythm of the beautiful assault. I don't want forgiveness, I don't want release, I want the little violence that resembles peace. I don't want an answer, I don't want the sun, I want the sacred pressure of becoming undone. Now the room is breathing slow, with a soft electric glow. Your reflection leaves the glass, like a future I'll let pass. I have learned the shape of need, I have learned the wound can feed, I have learned the body's art is to break and call it heart. So return me to the wire, to the pulse, to the choir, to the place where wrong and right wear each other in the light. In the velvet